Linda from Leichhardt has sent a message in saying, Richo, how can I cook mussels on my camp oven? Well, Linda, if you've got an Ozpig and one of these big bore ovens, no problem at all. Here's what you do. What I've got here is some chorizo sausage that I'm going to slice up nice and fine. But I've also got some lovely vegetables because we need a healthy diet. I've got some onions here, some garlic, some bay leaves, some celery, and some tomato that I've sliced, diced, or chopped, or even kept nice and whole. Now my pot here is red hot. It's going to smoke when I take the lid off. Look at that. That's what you want. You want it to be screaming hot with mussels. You want it to cook quickly with high heat. Now, if I put some oil in there and then put the veggies in there, it's going to splash, and I'm worried about safety. So here's a little tip. This is what I do. I get my pot here like this, and I'll throw everything straight in here like this. I've got about 30 seconds or so till it starts to burn. So I throw that in like that, and then what I do is I pour in my olive oil straight on top of it like that. And that way it stays nice and safe. There we go. Stir that around. Look at that. I'm not going to burn myself or get any oil on me. It takes about a minute or so just by stirring it around, and you get all that lovely flavour in there. Now, of course, I've got a little sprinkle of salt in there, but be careful, mussels are quite salty, and so is chorizo, so don't put too much in there. And a good twist of pepper. You want lots and lots of flavour in here. Look at that. Beautiful, lots of pepper. Now, these mussels here, what I've got is fresh mussels. Really important to use fresh mussels. And just stir that around, and you can see all the veggies are coming together. They're sweating down and becoming nice and soft, and all those flavours are coming together. Perfect time to put my mussels in. Look at that. In go the mussels, straight in like that, a little bit of the juice. Now, of course, we need a little bit of liquid in there to help these mussels steam. What I've got is a lovely beer. Now, a really important thing is to make sure your beer's not off. That's perfect. In it goes like that. About a stubby's all you need. Here we go. Tip it off. You might want to use your mate's beer because you don't want to pour your beer in here, do you? Now, I'll let that sit, give it one last stir. Now, all I need to do now is pop the lid on so it steams up nicely, a good high heat. This will take a couple of minutes. I'll clean this down and we'll be able to finish off with some beautiful steamed mussels. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. I've cut up my spring onions and my parsley. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, I love putting fresh herbs in the end. It gives it a lovely sort of fresh flavour. Look at that. In goes the parsley and spring onions. Give that one little stir around. Oh, I've got to get into this straight away. Look at that. Nice and fresh. I've got my bowl here ready to go. And you can tell when it's cooked, the mussels open up. You can see they've all opened up beautifully. I've got plenty of sauce in here, lots of ingredients to make it tasty. Look at that, fantastic. Nice and hot and steamy. This is the best thing you can ever eat. Lots of juice there as well. And all you need to do is pick out a mussel like that, nice and hot, and I'll give you the tip. You just grab a mussel straight off here like that. Quick, fast, easy. Linda from Leichhardt, you'll be able to do this, no worries at all.